What's up guys, my name's Dychronic here on this Destiny 2 video, and today we're going to be showing you the weekly reset for Destiny 2 on March 19, 2019. There's not a ton of new stuff that's coming this week. There's not a ton of weird stuff. What I do know is that there's a new Gambit Prime map. So if you go look at the calendar over on the different Bungie websites and the calendars of what's going to come, today they've released one of the new maps. It does not look like it's a new map. It seems to be just the Legion of Folly map, which is a Gambit map. And they just turned it into a Gambit Prime with Gambit Prime mechanics. So it does not seem to be a new map, it's just a new map for Gambit Prime. Anyways, moving on, let's go ahead and get into the regular weekly reset, starting with the different Nightfalls. First off, we got Strange Terrain, which is going to be a Warmind campaign Nightfall with the Nocris Wizard guy at the end. He drops the Brave Tech Osprey, which is required to get Wayfarer. So if you don't have that, go ahead and get that. Arms Dealer, which is an original game release, is that big chartreuse green Cabal guy that snipes and shoots a lot. At the very end, he drops the exotic sparrow known as Tilt Fuse, in the last Will of a Thousand, another Warmind one with the big Zol Worm God at the very end. He drops the only transmit effect from a Nightfall unique called the Worm God Incarnation. As far as the fastest Nightfall, I would say Strange Terrain, and the highest scoring, also Strange Terrain. There's an exploit you can get tons and tons of points, but besides that exploit, probably Will of a Thousand is also pretty high scoring too, because there's lots of yellow and orange health enemy. The heroic modifier for this week is going to be Arc Singe, and the daily is going to be Grounded and Grenadier. And if you're looking to do daily heroic story missions, Ice and Shadow is the fastest possible mission. Just thought I'd mention it because it doesn't come around that often. Coming up on the weekly rotating Crucible playlist is going to be Lockdown. Seize 2 zones to make capture progress, control all 3 zones to win the round early, multiple rounds, 4v4. Pretty straightforward, but not a lot of people like it. As for the Flashpoint this week, it will take place on Earth, so head over to the EDZ, complete some public events, lost sectors, and heroic adventures to get progress towards this particular powerful bounty. The Dreaming City is in its weakest curse state, so if you want to do that specific mission or Ascendant Realm or anything for the weakest curse week this week, make sure you do it this week, as well as just a friendly reminder that there is a lot of powerful gear in the Dreaming City. And if my memory stands correct, I do believe the Ascendant Realm is going to be that one where you go down, down, down really, really far. It's going to be the one you just jump down, all the way down, just a bunch of rocks in the middle of the dark. You have to go all the way down to the very bottom, defeat some wizards, and I'm fairly certain that takes place in the Bay of Drowned Wishes. So the lost sector right here, you just go in there and the portal should be in there. I'm fairly certain, correct me if I'm wrong. And of course, a friendly reminder to go see the Spider for his powerful reward, his powerful bounty, as well as the enhancement core. As for Escalation Protocol this week, it will be the Ikello Shotgun. Last week was all 3, this week is Ikello Shotgun, and next week should be the Ikellos SMG. Either that or the Sniper, but I'm fairly certain it's the SMG. Moving on to Everblade Inventory, quickly gonna get that out of the way. We're gonna show you the different things. Ooh, she's got the Winged Sacred Dark Barrel, let's go. I'm gonna show you the different things she has on sale. These things are 2 new items that I wanted to take a look at, so let's go ahead and start with them. First off, we got the Delectable Moat Pack, which will, ooh, look at these new gun ornaments. I didn't even notice the new ornaments for these weapons have a little taken section on them. That's pretty cool. I'm fairly certain you can get all these ornaments from the other packs, so that's what you get in this bundle. The second bundle over here allows you to get the Outlast, which is a, what, scout rifle? Something, probably? The SMG? I don't know what it is, but it's like similar packaging for this kind of thing. And Bloody Tooth is a fantastic shader. I wish there was a way to get more of these, but I've never gotten a single one. Perhaps it's exclusive to the bundles, but it looks really nice on a lot of different armor pieces. Hey, here we go. Oh, well, I mean, it looks better on Titans, to be honest, but look at it shiny. Look at shiny blacks and shiny reds. Anyways, moving on, let's go ahead and show you the different things that are here on the different things you can purchase directly from her. Again, this is going to be the Wings of Sacred Dawn Sparrow, which is really, really cool, and I might actually pick this one up. Of course, you're going to scroll across the top and the bottom and all that stuff to show you all the different things. This ornament is class specific. I'm a hunter, so I see a hunter one, so if you're on different classes, you'll see a different one. As far as everything else goes, just want to quickly take a look at this and see if it actually is all the Taken one. Yeah, so all of the Gamma guns have like a weird Taken-y versions. This is the Rat King, by the way. And I would say this Dominus Skull effect, by the way, is literally my favorite transmit effect in the game right now. It is fantastic. Check it out. Coming in as like a big flaming winged angel. That's it for Eververse. Again, there's no 4-star, there's no Matrix. They took that out of the game, so there's no longer any point to just saying, hey, get your thing and show the Matrix, because it doesn't exist. Moving on to Benedict Cumberbatch's inventory. If you did, oh my goodness gracious, it's it has been several months since the Midnight Coup has been sold, but I'm going to quickly go across the armors just in case you were wondering what the things are and where you get each one of them, just to read the little red section that says where you get it. But today is the first time in like months that he's selling the Midnight Coup, which in my opinion is literally the #1 PvE weapon for primaries in the game right now, because this weapon, Outlaw Rampage, as a 150 hand cannon, is the best archetype, on top of the fact the aim assistance is ridiculous. But the only problem with this, it doesn't have a lot of range. On top of the fact it's also lightweight, so you can run really fast and get your target really quick. Ugh. For once, Benedict is useful. It's been a while. Moving on to Hawthorne's inventory. Again, she doesn't have as many of those different bounties as before because they changed the way she works. You can actually get clan XP from just doing all the different events and activities and stuff. So we're going to quickly go across those clan bounties. As far as the weekly raid challenges, Fight Forever is going to be the third encounter with Morgoth in the Last Wish raid. Basically, don't kill any of the little ogres that appear next to Morgoth on that entire encounter, and you should be able to get this pretty straightforward. And next up, we have All for One, One for All, which is going to be the second encounter of the Scourge of the Past raid. To get this, every single person has to dunk every single color at least once. And the strategy there is you send 3 people down, they each get one of the colors once, they come up, and then they of course slam them on the different tanks, and while they're slamming, the other 3 people go down and they all get 1 color each. They come up, slam 1 on each of the different things. That will spawn 3 different tanks, and that will mean every single person's gotten 1 color out of the 3, and you basically repeat that 3 times with the 3 different color. Overall, kind of an annoying challenge because you really have to make sure everybody gets everything, and it does take a bit longer, but if you know how to do it, it's pretty straightforward. Moving on to Ada's inventory from the Black Armory. Gonna quickly go across the dailies in case you were interested in what the dailies were, as well as show off the different frames. First off, you got, again, an auto rifle. Wow, the auto rifle doesn't want to leave. Auto rifle from Volander's Forge. You have a sword frame, again, which is also a Volander's Forge. And you got a sniper. Okay, Bungie, this is broken. How can you do this? How can you just do? Literally the first week of the season was literally this: auto sword sniper. Last week was auto sword bow, and then now again it's auto sword sniper. Something's broken, Bungie. You need to remake these frames, because first of all, there's no Izanami forge ones, and I only need an Izanami forge, and that's the last color I need left. But like on top of that, like, god damn, you know, like schnoz burglar. Moving on to the Drifter, there's really not a lot to show here because there's a lot of things to show. I'm not going to show every single one of them. I'm just going to quickly mention, after you get a certain point, I think in the Allegiance quest line, you get a powerful bounty for this thing, and you also have the powerful bounty here, and then the random powerful bounty that also drops on the character. On top of the fact, you also get a powerful headpiece when you complete one of these 4 daily or weekly Prime bounties, so make sure you complete one of these. Outside of that, these ones are all changing every single day, but they're pretty straightforward. Really not much more to say about that, other than the fact that they also have added synth recycling. Do not do this. Do not do this whatsoever unless you literally need no more synths. This basically just crunches 5 of them into 100 glimmer. It's not worth it. It's just a way to get rid of them very quickly. That's the only reason why this exists. Don't give them to him if you like these things at all. And that is pretty much it. That's the video for you guys today for the weekly reset, March 19, 2019. Really not a lot of thing going on. Again, make sure you check out that calendar that's on the Bungie site. I'll put it on screen now so you can see what's going to be coming up in the next few weeks. Just follow the calendar. Pretty much every week there's something going on or whatnot. I believe the spring event's coming up very soon, which is something I'm excited for. I don't know what's going to be in it, but I do know there's going to be a bunch of 0 triumph score triumphs that I'm going to be going for. But that's it. That's the video for you guys today. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye!